As a first-generation college student, it was very important for me to set a foundation of ambition in my family. I wanted to be an example that the sky's the limit, and anyone in the college community that's a first generation and maybe doesn't come from a wealthy background can study abroad.
I make Bright Futures and a Pell Grant recipient, and that really opened the doors of the opportunities that I could use to fund my program financially. But my parents wouldn't have been able to afford me going abroad. It had to fund out of pocket, and being a full-time student and an internship and taking on those things just simply at the time wouldn't have been an option. So like many students, I've always dreamed of studying abroad and traveling to Europe, and I have ample Pinterest boards to prove that. What I was looking for to get out of the experience was just to immerse myself in the rich culture that is there and explore graduate schools and even just really explore what it would be like to live there full time.
When I was in high school, I decided to take French language instead of Spanish language, which is my maternal language. I ended up falling in love with the French language and the French culture, and this made me want to explore and leave the country and see what new cultures are out there. And so when I came to the University of Central Florida, I took French courses even though they weren't part of my major. So it made me want to leave the country and eventually go to France so I could immerse myself and learn, embrace the language and culture as much as possible.
Abroad at the Barcelona Center with the University of Central Florida was such a transformative experience for me that when I returned to my campus community and give insights on my experience and encourage other students to do so as well.
Really kind of growing into myself and developing a sense of independence. I'm a very outgoing person, but it is very hard for me to try new things on my own. But here I am, taking a really big leap, flying myself halfway across the world, and choosing not to rely on the new friends that I made to make decisions for me or really decide what this experience was going to be.
That you need to be wealthy or that your family needs to have a lot of money in order to do so. I am a prime example that that is not true. Thanks to scholarships and aid that I received from the university, as well as scholarships from outside of the university, I was able to fully fund my experience. The main component was the Benjamin A. Gilman Scholarship, which allowed me to pursue the study abroad experience that I had.